Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Krystal, and today, who wants a little life update? Oh, you're gonna get down? Okay, she's gonna get down. So I get my chair back to myself. Who wants a little life update? Because I got some stuff to update you guys on. So let's get it started. Okay, first things first, if you're new here and this happens to be your first video, strange, but we're happy to have you. Welcome. I'm going through divorce. I just want to throw that out there in case, like I said, this is your first video. Okay, going through a divorce. I found a place to move to. Actually, my mom found it for me. My mom and Bonnie and Katie, if you guys are watching this, hi, thank you. I will never be able to repay you for how much you have helped me and my babies, and I am forever grateful and in debt to all three of you. So, found a townhouse. I won't have to worry about yard work, which praise be, because I didn't even think about that whenever I was looking at different places they were sending me. I was like, oh, that's a nice house, that's a nice house. And then once I saw the townhouse, because it was meant to be, guys, once I saw the townhouse, I got to thinking, did I have to do the yard work for those other houses? I mean, I'm perfectly capable, but considering I don't even own a lawnmower, that would be something, you know. I have people that would help me and I would be okay, but at the same time, like, that some of these houses that they were showing me via, link, had lots of yard. I'm talking about way more yard than this girl needed. Second, at one point, we weren't going to take Gus, which is the lab. He's underneath my chair. I wasn't going to be taking him because I just could not find a place that would allow me to have a big dog when renting. I am renting right now. I'm going to rent for, at least a year. That's what my lease is for. And then hopefully I will be set up, established, and I can start looking to buy my very own house, but we're not going to jump the gun yet. Okay, we're going to slow our roll. But I didn't think I was going to be able to take Gus. But God works his miracles in crazy ways, and come to find out, I can bring Goose. So I'm going to have all three of the dogs, which is amazing because they are my babies too. If you have an animal, a pet of any sort, I don't care if it's a lizard, if you're attached to your pet and someone's telling you, like, hey, you're gonna move across the country, and not only that, you don't get to bring your pet with you, it's devastating, okay? Because they're like a part of your family, and I'm one of those people. I don't get an animal to abandon. I get my animals to have until one of us passes, okay? That's just how I am. I'm not someone that's just like willy-nilly when it comes to committing to getting an animal. I mean, I have 3 dogs and it's a huge commitment, but damn it, they're my babies. So I get to bring all 3 of my babies. It is a townhouse. It's 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bathrooms. It has a spacious kitchen. It has tons of storage in the kitchen. I'm going to be able to bring, it's just great. Okay, so yay for that. Getting the keys soon. My mama is amazing, and she is helping me with so much. Y'all, I'm gonna be indebted to my mama for ever and ever and ever for how much she is helping me. And honestly, like, there are times when I don't feel like I deserve it and I feel really guilty and almost like a burden. And that's not because anything she's doing. It's because of me. Like, I feel guilty, I think it has something to do with my anxiety. I just feel guilty having all of this help. It's also not something I'm very used to. My mom's always helped me, obviously, but being so far away, I haven't had like a solid support system that is willing to just like drop everything and help me do things. So it's very weird, and it's something I'm going to have to get used to, is like saying like, hey, I need some help, because I am one of those people. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I see you. I'm one of those people that will run myself completely into the ground and never ask for help unless I absolutely have to, just because I want to be able to do everything myself. So I've been greatly humbled recently. Also, I'm getting over being sick. My throat, Rosie's in the closet. $10 says she comes out with a shoe. But I'm getting over being sick right now. My throat actually is very sore as I'm talking, but I'm feeling much better today. I had 2 days where my fever was pretty high. I felt crummy. I just felt so exhausted and tired. And Max is also sick, so we spent several days literally just laying in the bed, not doing anything. Which is not, it's not the best feeling when you're a busybody and you know you need to get so much done and you feel like you need to get so much done, but at the same time you're just so exhausted and feel so crummy that you just don't have the energy to. But we're both getting over it. Guys, I took him to the doctor because he has this terrible cough, and I'm talking about he sounds like he's coughing from the bottoms of his feet. He's coughing so deep, and it's wet, and it's rattly, and it's gross, and RSV is so bad this year. So I was like, I'm gonna take him to the doctor and make sure everything's good. Take him to the doctor. They never address his cough, not once. They did listen to his lungs, and they said his lungs sound great, and his oxygen levels are perfect, and his blood pressure was perfect, and everything was great. He has an ear infection. And I was like, what does that have to do with the cough? Like, are we not going to even look into the cough? We're just going to ignore the cough. So he's on antibiotics, obviously. Also, I don't know if you know this, but there's like a shortage of amoxicillin in our country right now. Thankfully, I found some so he could have it. So he's on that now. And which, crazy enough, he hates the taste of it. And where all my 80s and early 90s babies at? Because I know you lived off of amoxicillin as a kid. Every time you were sick, that doctor was like, here you go. And then I loved it. My mom had to watch me because I would get in the fridge and just drink it out of the bottle because it tasted good. I still think it tastes good. And he's over here acting like it's the nastiest thing in existence. And I'm like, but have you had cough syrup that's grape flavored before? Because that, are you sure? So anyways, he's on that. He's getting better, but he is missing this entire week of school because every time he overexerts himself, he gets into a coughing fit that is so extreme that he like can't breathe. So I don't want to send him to school because last week, when I picked him up Friday, I just heard a cacophony of wet, barky coughs coming from the kindergartners. And I know, like, if I send him with his weakened immune system because he's sick, he's just going to end up getting, you know what I mean? So we made the decision to just, like, keep him home for the week. And it is what it is. I'm going to pick up his work, and so we're going to have the weekend to work on it and to hopefully like get him caught up to all the other kids. But that there's that. Also, I am starting to pack, and I don't know where to start. Also, so soon to be ex-husband, which just gonna go ahead and throw this out there. No ill will. Me and him we're we've been friends and married for over 11 years. We're not going to stop being friends now. We want to be friends for the sake of our children and all of that. So even though we're not going to be married and we're not going to be husband and wife anymore, we are still going to be, friends. So, I was very upset at first whenever he, told me that he no longer was in love with me and he wanted a divorce. That's kind of a slap in the face, a killer to your self-esteem. And, it kind of messes with you mentally. It makes you feel so many different things at once. But I've had lots of time to process it. Well, not lots of time. And sometimes I still get a little sad about it. But I've had time to process it to a certain extent. And, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do to change it. And I'm just trying to remind myself that it's not necessarily me. I don't know how to describe it. But anyways, so we are still making parenting decisions together. We're good, okay? I just wanted to throw that out there in case people were waiting for me to come on here and like spill the tea and like talk crap. That is not my thing. It never was. Even when me and him would have like spats and marital issues, you know, in the past. I really didn't discuss it. It was between me and him, and that was it. But there is no tea. I mean, you already know. He, you know, he doesn't want to be married to me anymore. We're getting a divorce because that's what he wants, and there's not a whole lot I can do, you know? So, though it sucks and it's not the best circumstances ever, you know, God has a plan, and I'm just flying by the seat of my pants on this roller coaster that God has put me on, you know, and I'm just trusting that every little twist and turn will be better than the last, you know. So that's where we're at. I'm packing, I'm moving soon. I will be able, guys, even if you don't want this, you're going to get it anyways. I'm going to be decorating an entire house exactly how I want to. Okay? I have not gotten to decide how things, like 100%, like it doesn't matter anybody else's opinion on how like things are decorated since I was in my early 20s and I had an apartment. So this is exciting for me. And I told my mom, I was like, I want to go out and get the girliest shit I can find. I don't know why. I just want everything to be like barfing feminism, which I probably won't because my style tends to lean more masculine anyways. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to be decorating. I'm going to be, you know, putting things away and organizing and get everything exactly how I want it. I'm going to bring you on the journey. It's going to be a journey, and you are going to come along with me for the whole thing. So be prepared. Also, I am making sure that I get things filmed and uploaded and scheduled, so I should not miss any videos. So should not miss any content. Also, if you haven't noticed, I am starting to post cooking videos, recipe videos, just showing you some stuff that I like to make. And also I'm going to be trying out new recipes that I've never done before that I've seen on TikTok or Instagram or just on the internet in general. We're going to test these things out together. So be on the lookout for those because your girl likes to throw down in the kitchen. I do. And I got to thinking, why not share that? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know about you, but I'm all the time trying to think of a new thing I can make, a new snack I can make, a new dinner I can make, all that kind of stuff. So guys, we are just going along on a journey together, and it's going to be a fun one. So there's that. Also, if you do not follow me on TikTok and Instagram, go follow those because I post things that I don't necessarily always talk about over here, you know, because it'll be like spur of the moment and I just like hop on stories and stuff like that. So go over there, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok and all of that. If you are not to subscribe, I'm getting tongue tied. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube, go ahead and subscribe. Promise you won't regret it. I got all kinds of content. I've got cooking, I've got story times, I've got makeup, I've got fashion, I've got everything. I've got hair. I'm an open book. You ask me a question, I'm going to answer it. There you go. It is what it is. I am me, and the more, you know what is really feels good? The more I seem to be myself, the more people are like, yes, do that. I like that. And the more people like seem to like it. And for so many years, I was like, I've always tried to water myself down a little bit because I was like, oh, people aren't going to like that. You know what I mean? But now I've said, fuck it. So it is what it is. Yeah. So just wanted to give you guys a little update instead of a story time. I don't even know when I'm going to be posting this for sure. But I'll get it all lined out. I have so many videos that are just like sitting that I need to schedule and like get things done. I need to work on my computer for like hours. So love you guys so much. Also keep sending those prayers, positive thoughts, good energy, rub your crystals, whatever it is that you do. do that. I'm feeling it all. I'm feeling the love. I'm feeling the blessings. And I'm so appreciative to everyone that is so supportive and so kind and so loving and just makes me feel so good, because you guys don't know what's on the other side of the comment section when I see these comments. And more often than not, I always read them when I'm just like feeling a little down, and I read these nice comments and I'm like, thank you, God. I needed that pick me up, you know? He's sending y'all to me. It's little blessings. And I just want you to know it doesn't go unnoticed. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.